Hello, it's Oriole Watcher. So something funny just happened. I just recorded for 15 minutes and nothing recorded. I am on an island up in the northern whitefish chain of Minnesota. I come here every year for the last 5 years, just about, to commune with nature and be sovereign in my surroundings and have no responsibilities. There's no one I have to answer to, and this is truly a reminder for everyone. It's unfortunate that the last 15 minutes did not get recorded, but I guess this is an opportunity for me to do a whole other one and pretty much reflecting on the same things. Nature has been good to all of us, those of us who truly appreciate nature, and we spend time in nature. And we are approaching a Mercury retrograde, and I want to remind people that Mercury retrograde does not control our environment as far as nature goes, so you can really do yourself a favor by spending time in nature during these times, these cosmic shift changes that are occurring. And I am going to be giving some Reiki and doing some light language here. And I just want to remind people of how beautiful your soul is. And when you get in touch with nature, nature reminds you of how beautiful you really are. And, I'm surrounded by moss. This is an island of moss and grass, tall grass. There's cattails around me. We have a lot of trees. There's beavers here, so they do have the trees protected. And this is pretty much an old family resort, and I get the pleasure of coming up here. It's also an elemental kingdom and haven for fairies and elementals, and we already got some great footage last night. We will be recording periodically throughout the day, and this is just really kind of a touch base video. I haven't done one in a while, and those who follow my videos on YouTube have seen some of the videos from this place. I'm on a different part of the land right now. There's about 30 acres approximately, and this is the main portion. There's beautiful lake and waterways behind the camera. We'll be recording some of the lake later. I just want to remind everyone to touch base with who you are by being in nature, because nature reminds us of how sovereign we really are. And it reminds us of the beauty of the world around us and the beauty of the earth. And it brings you closer to the appreciation instead of the devaluing of our surroundings. We appreciate our surroundings. I see an eagle right now flying over the island. Maybe we'll be blessed with the eagle's presence. So I would like to do some Reiki for all of you, and I would like all of you to take a deep breath. You can take a couple. I'm going to give all of you some Reiki while I'm sitting in this beautiful island. Sushkia patososhia tolo diambata asa sosaenga bate se potolo o seasa. Ondia late pote sambote ishkato botanda abadala ea. Sumbashkianda poto Yabatotse and Dapatosi and Dapatasea Kala da Sopatasaya. Umbaria Lapato Sombadia Teto Suti and Dapata Ela Ambashkiato So. Gaia Mondia Sata E Suta Sambara La Onda Sea Pashka. The colors I see are bright green, a violet white, and hot pink, which I do see these colors a lot up here, the hot pink especially, And they come in the form of light beings that are straight lines, and there's usually 10 or 12 of them. I saw them yesterday as well. And you can hear the birds and the sounds. And I guess in the spring the frogs are incredible. That is an eagle, I believe. He's right above us and he's hunting. Everybody, take a moment to appreciate your blessings. Take a moment to reflect on all the goodness in your life. With my eyes closed right now, I see a pyramid of light, green and blue, prismatic, almost like scales of a dragon. The beauty is everywhere. It is all around us. I urge those of you who spend time in the city to find a place to go in the city where you can go to walk and to reflect and to observe nature and listen to the birds and the sounds around you. All of nature is sovereign, regardless of what we think. Yes, some parts of nature are brutal, but the majority of nature is sovereign. Nature exists as it always has and as it should be, as we should. It's a beautiful day. We've had a lot of rain. For those of you who are weathering your own storm, realize that the sun will shine again. And nature can be your friend. It doesn't have to be your enemy. And we are living in a time where, a very troubled time, a turbulent time, a time of change. But when I come to this place, even though I can see the subtle changes around me, and I remember how it might have looked the year before, it's still a sanctuary, it's a place, it's this beautiful natural place. There's a nature reserve just over there we end up going to and we check out. There's birds everywhere, there's frogs, people go fishing, people can thrive off the land here. This is originally was Native American land, Ojibwe people. They still do wild ricing, and people preserve the land. They preserve nature here. They do not take advantage of it. It supports them. It's part of their sustainable environment. It gives them what they need. This is how the world should be. Soposhkia tapose tapalai dor umbada sindabada sute beziambash kutu tapada. And saya bodale in the bosazoe de balado de danambasose kapashkato. And sapadia bodian sa e sushikap monda basa seapa. Sombodia boto sute pataya ladia. Dombaria bodale in the bata sute pataya. No bashkiata potosa. Yamanote sepata. Sombodia badalai da basose gaya monda shukuta badai shkunda sunde. Yambato bota otala iasa. Damba sianda bote. Sasa oga gayanda bote. Senda aba easa. Yomonde siambota sa. Yambo koga easha amba a esambato sia. That was really beautiful. I felt the energy flowing through me, and it came in. So even though we lost the first recording, and I'm not sure, this could very well not be detecting either. We do have a lot of elemental fun spirits up here, and they like to play, and they might be just wanting me to play instead of record all day. We caught a beautiful, what looks to be a fairy yesterday, in an image, and I do know that when I went up there, it's in the same area where I catch most of my footage. there was mosquitoes out, but there was no large bugs. So whatever it was, you know, I'm still convinced it's a visitor, it's an elemental visitor, and they show themselves to me every year. Sometimes I'm lucky enough to get actual footage and video, which you can see in the previous YouTube videos that I've posted. So I just want everybody to know that, you know, fairies and elementals are real, and they tend to the environment. They take care of nature when, you know, if the people have forgotten about, say, a place, or the elementals know what to do, and the fairies and the beautiful creatures that live in the nature kingdom, what we call Earth. All of these beings have existed since time began, and they are the keepers of the world. And in the hidden realms that we cannot see, a blade of grass, the moss on the ground, this moss has its own world inside of it. And who are we to come along and destroy it? They tear a lot of trees down up here, and other people, they don't tear them down, they plant them. This is a tree sanctuary where I'm at, and a nature reserve and a nature sanctuary. And we're very fortunate to be able to come here and reflect and to give thanks. And for those of you who know, we are doing a fire this evening, and I will be sending out healing to all of you who requested it, and we will be burning away all negative energy and anything that does not serve our highest good. So let's send one more wave of Reiki out to all of you. Zobyambara sotyandare seheki onshaze shonanahi chokurehi hey. Thank you, Gaia. Thank you. As above, so below. We'll do the Taurus for a minute. For those of you who know, the Taurus symbol, it shows up a lot in the sun codes that people can get. And depending on where you are, depends on what and how strong those color codes are. But they do remind us of being alive. Aho. Namaste. Much love to all of you.